Once upon a time, a poor boy named Tom was left with nothing in the world and nobody to love but his cat, Puss.
Meow.
He felt very sad and lonely until Puss said to him,
"Cheer up, Master. I'm all you have, but I'll show you what a good friend I can be. Come, let us go and seek our fortunes together."
And off they went down the road singing.
We're two good friends and we don't know where to go.
We'll travel to Ireland,
Scotland too,
we'll take a trip to Kalamazoo.
anywhere the sails may blow. We'll stick together in rain or sunny weather.
We'll seek our fortune wherever it may be.
We're one for both,
And both for one.
and we're afraid of none. We're two adventurers off for fun together.
Tom and Puss marched along gaily until they came to a village where they saw a little shop full of all kinds of shoes and boots. And Puss said,
"Master, we must stop here. If I'm to help you, folks must believe what I tell them. How better can I acquire dignity and command respect than by wearing a wonderful pair of shiny new boots? So, Master, I must have boots.
But how can we get you any boots, Puss? We have no money.
We can sweep the shop and scrub the floors and earn the boots, Master."
and so they did. And soon down the road they marched again, with Puss wearing the most beautiful boots you ever saw.
Puss in boots, cuddlesome and furry, happy as the day is long. Puss in boots, he can sing a purry song. Brave and bold, in his boots so shiny, though he's but a tiny friend. True as gold, he'll be with you to the end. Our pussy cat can look at a king, smile at a princess too. Do most any other thing that an ordinary cat can do. Puss in Boots doesn't want a million, never has a dime to spend. Be like Boots, always try to help a friend.
Soon Puss in Boots began to think of a plan to make his master rich. And he said,
"Master, from now on, I'm going to call you the Marquis of Caravan.
Why are you going to call me that, Puss?
Because from now on, you're going to be the Marquis of Caravan. Today, I shall take a fat rabbit to the king. And when the royal cook says to me,
'Who sent this fine rabbit to His Majesty the King?'
I'll say, the Marquis of Caravan. Then tomorrow, I shall take a fine partridge to the king. And when the king himself sends for me and says,
Who is your master, brave Puss?
I shall say, the Marquis of Caravan. And the king will say,
Give my regards to your master, the Marquis of Caravan, Puss in Boots, and tell me more of it.
and I shall reply, yes, your majesty.
Have you met this wonderful man? No. He's the most remarkable man. He's the Marquis of Caravan.
Like a hero out of a play, he can hold a villain at bay.
He's the Marquis of Caravan.
Oh, he's a gentleman and a scholar, a soldier of high rank. He's healthy, wise, and handsome.
With money in the bank, what it takes he certainly got.
What?
We'll believe it or not.
He's the Marquis of Caravan.
It happened just as Puss in Boots had promised. The king became most anxious to meet the wonderful Marquis of Caravan. So one afternoon, when their majesties were out driving with their beautiful daughter, the princess, Puss in Boots came running out of the woods and stopped the carriage, calling,
Your majesty, your majesty, my master, the Marquis of Caravan, is drowning.
Of course, Tom wasn't drowning at all. He'd gone for a swim, and Puss in Boots had hidden his ragged clothes. When the king's men found him, they sent back to the palace for some of his majesty's clothes. And when he was dressed in those elegant garments, Tom looked as handsome and fine as a Marquis of Caravan should look. And the princess immediately fell in love with him. But Tom thought to himself,
What good are these fine clothes to me if I have no money and no castle?
Tom needn't have worried. Puss in Boots had thought of everything. He knew that not far away there lived a wicked old ogre. So he hurried to the castle of the ogre, burst open the door, and said,
Good afternoon, Mr. Ogre. I've heard that you can do all kinds of magic, but confidentially, I don't believe it.
Oh, you don't you?
No, sir. I'll bet you can't change yourself into a little teeny tiny mouse. Now, can you?
Can I? You just watch this now.
Well, my goodness. Look at that. A mouse. And I just love mice. Here, Mousie, we'll put you someplace where you won't cause any more trouble.
It's true, that was the end of the wicked old ogre. And when the carriage of the king drove up to the ogre's castle with the king and the queen and the princess and Tom, there was Puss standing at the door to welcome them, and everybody was very happy.
Happy is as happy does. Sing a song that's cheery. Whistle to your dearie. Happy is as happy does. Hum a little ditty. Whistle something pretty. Give this little plan a try.
Light your face with a smile. You can make your life worthwhile.
And you'll be right in style. Happy is as happy does. Be a gay canary.